Hey, welcome back to another tech video from Cyrusher. Today, we're going to be going over our battery basics and some maintenance tips and tricks that we've found that work best for maintaining the life of these batteries. Here I've got our 4 different types of batteries at Cyrusher. We've got our battery for a foldable bike, our batteries for the 650, 800, and 900 models, and then I've got a Komodo battery here as well. Essentially, all these batteries are the same. They just come in different shapes and sizes. And minor differences in voltage, amperage per hour, and things like that. But they are all lithium batteries and made up of the same components. Functions of the battery. So you may have noticed all of these batteries come with a keyhole for your battery. But just so you know, the keyhole does not have anything to do with the battery turning on or off. That is simply to lock the battery onto the bike frame. On your 650, 800, and 900 models, you have a portable USB port charger, and this is a universal charger for your phone or navigation, things like that, that you can use. On the 650, 800, and 900 batteries, as well as the Komodo battery, you have an LED indicator to give you an estimate of how much the battery is charged or how full it is. And on the 690 Max S battery, we do not have that.
To show you all the different parts of the battery, first we'll go over the batteries for the 650, 800, and 900. And that'll be, first you've got your switch here, and the 0 represents the off and the I represents the on. So in order for us to view the LED indicator, we're gonna have to flip that to on. You've got your charger port here. And so now we can press this and see that this battery is full. On this side, you've got your keyhole to lock the battery into the frame, and that lock is located there. You also have a USB port right here, your general USB port. Over here on our Komodo battery, in order to view the status of the battery, just press and hold this button, and it'll show red, green, or blue, I believe.
So a few tips for charging your battery. This only applies to the 650, 800, and 900s. But what you're going to want to do is always have the battery in the off position, and that's the 0 or O switch on these batteries. For the Komodo and the folding bag, the 690 Max S, these do not have the feature to turn off the battery, so you don't need to worry about that. Another important thing to do with these batteries is to let them cool down before you charge them again. If you just went for a big ride and your battery's super hot, it's important to try and let that cool down before you stick it back on the charger. That will just help the overall health of your battery and maintain its life. When you first receive your battery from your order, it's important to charge it all the way up to make sure that it's fully charged, it works properly. And the reason for that is these batteries come from the factory with kind of a storage charge or a shipping charge. So the battery isn't charged all the way. So when you first get your bike, make sure to charge it all the way and then try to use it. Cycle is what I like to say. Cycle your battery to its full use. Storage. So when storing these batteries, it's important to charge them to a certain level to make sure that its life will stay prolonged and that you're taking good care of your battery. So when storing these batteries for a long time, and I'd say more than about 2 weeks at a time, if you're not planning on using these batteries, it's important to do this. And that's to charge it 50 to 70% full. When batteries, especially lithium batteries, are charged all the way full and then put into storage, that can degrade the life of your battery a little bit and less than that. And so it's important to charge your battery and leave it to that 50 to 70%. If you're wondering how to charge it to 50 to 70%, probably the best thing to do would be to charge it all the way to 100% and then run it down to 70 or 50% capacity. These tips and tricks are meant for prolonging the life of your battery. Anything like exposure to heat, exposure to cold, things like that may not destroy your battery, but it can lessen the life of it quicker so it doesn't perform as well. With lithium batteries, generally they don't like to be super cold. So when you're storing your battery, make sure to store it in a dry location, as well as try and store it in a room temperature location as well. If you store it in a cold temperature, it just won't maintain its voltage or energy level inside the battery as well as it would in a normal temperature room. Try to keep these batteries in a dry location so condensation can't build up in there and degrade it. If your battery is experiencing loss of life or less performance than what it was before, there is a possibility that it has taken some damage, maybe from being stored at a full capacity or being put in a cold temperature. So if you're experiencing some of those issues, please give our support line a call at Cyrusher, and we'd be happy to direct you further. All right, hope you liked this video about general battery information and maintenance. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe and leave us a like, as well as leave us a comment about what videos you would like to see in the future that could help you out. And we'll say goodbye for now. We'll catch you on the next video.